listening with an open mind, not actually thinking about your response while you're being taught, is actually the way you get to the place where you can learn.
Both parties, that's a thoughtful disagreement. When you're totally honest, radical forthrightness, and you don't know the answer, but it becomes a common question as how you can work through with good intention. It's the idea of tough love, we're going to hold each other to high standards and try to get at the right answer together, but it's going to be tough.
Yeah. So now that you have put into your extraordinary company, which is one of the most influential in the United States, the concept of radical transparency, and this is something you've developed over decades. And I guess the question I have is, when new people come into the company, what's their reaction? Is their reaction, this is dangerous? Is their reaction, this is different, I love this? Or do you weed those people out in the interviewing process so that, how do you do that?
Well, we show them, as we record everything, we could show them lots of instances. We make them aware.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like an intellectual Navy SEALs.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want this thing? And everybody's going, okay, I want that thing. So they make a choice. Maybe some people don't. And then they come in. But like the intellectual Navy SEALs, they say, yeah, I really want this thing. Then when they get in the icy water and they don't get to sleep, it's the equivalent of then they go into that experience. And then they're wrestling with each other. And then they come to love it. But the thing about it is the meaningful work and the meaningful relationships. In other words, maybe like the Navy SEALs or when you are tight with somebody and you have that genuine caring, that they know that that's part of it. We have, I think we have 1,500 people. I think that there are like 104 clubs and organizations. I made a policy that anybody who can come up with anything that's fun to do, that could have 20 or more people, up to $500 per person, we'll pay for half. In other words, just go out and build those relationships. If you've got those great relationships and you know that they're being tough on you for those good reasons to try to get at the answer, and you know where your goal is, then they come to love it. Most people, there's a period of time, maybe it's about 18 months, which is associated with behavior modification. People then say, okay, I've got that. Past that period of time, people don't want to work elsewhere because it's very difficult for them to go in an organization where it's all behind the scenes and it's phony and